Eh, Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. I'm only gonna play one game today, so we better make it count. Alright, anyway, today, as you can see, we will be playing 3D chess. At least that's the name of this variant on this Jocly clone. It's the 6x8x3 variation. I don't know if there's a more specific name for it, but tonight we'll just be calling it 3D chess. Alright, fellas, it's time to think. Which one should I push? I think my strat today is going to be trade off as many pieces as possible, and hopefully we can get into an endgame. Okay, he played CC6, so he can go to CB4, CD4, CE5, CA5, let's see, BA6, BE6, BC4, AB6, AC5, and AD6. Alright then, so let's see. And I am a bit out of practice for this one, I will admit. Yes, let's go knight BB3. Oh, okay, he played his other C-plane knight up. Okay. Oh, let's see. And of course, these 4 squares. Alright, I'm just gonna push that in preparation for a knight push there. Let's see. Oh. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, pretty standard, just developing move. Isn't playing anything aggressive so far. We'll play both the knights out to the center. Now, what I absolutely do not want is for him to, okay, alright. So he does have 2 knights on the BD4 pawn. So, you know, that may be a bit of a problem. Oh, I got my tea here. New shipment came in today. That is delicious. Yeah, nice and light, not too strong. Anyway, let's see, I want to make sure this knight stays protected. So, I do believe... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I seem to have forgotten how pawn captures work in this. They may not transfer over to another plane. An adjacent one, at least. Let me just play that. I call it a learning experience. Okay. BC4. BC4 is protected. Doubly so, as a matter of fact. Okay, I'm just gonna add an extra layer of protection to that BB4 pawn. That looks dangerous. Yes. Okay, so, BD6. Got a whole host of spaces you can go to. I'm gonna play that with the possibility of playing the pawn push on BA3 and then attack him from there. That bishop move is interesting. Okay, it does protect a lot of pieces in the immediate vicinity. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try for it. He's blocking himself. Okay. I'll just go ahead and play it and see what happens. He could push the pawn once more. Well, he could do that. So that's interesting. Let's see. AC5. So we can't get to that unless we have a unicorn, which we don't. I probably want to keep that knight there to support the BD4 pawn. Might not be necessary, but yeah, you never know. Let's see. BB4, do I have any pieces on that? What I'm worried about is he may be trying to put pressure on the BD4 pawn here. And I don't think there's anything else I can use to defend it. I mean, if I push the BC pawn, he takes the knight. So, yeah. Oh, wait, no, the knight's protected by the queen. So, let's see, are there any other pieces on the, attacking the BB3 square? No, certainly doesn't appear to be. Alright, I might be about to get overloaded here. But, you know, I'll allow it. Okay, yeah, right now I'm just gonna continue the attack on the queen. I don't want to give this guy any breathing room. I want to keep him playing defensive, you know. Okay, that's an even trade. And the plan was to simplify in any case, so... Well, hold on, let me see here. BB4. Yeah, he can take that... Take back with the queen, but I'm taking back with the pawn, so... You know, obviously you wouldn't want to do that, especially that it's supported. Alright, here goes nothing. Can you see this board, by the way? I made it as big as I could. Okay, AD4. See, he's attacking this knight. He's attacking, all of these 4 pieces here. And probably some more on this plane. I can't push that pawn, because then he just takes. Right. Let's see here. C3. Oh, wait. Actually, that is defended by the BE3 knight. So I can push this pawn. Let me make sure my calculations are correct. But yeah, we should be golden there. How long do you think it's going to be before I lose track of this? Okay, let's see. Alright, here's a BE4. So he has this whole square of possibilities to go to. Obviously, I can't push this pawn, because then he takes the knight with check. Okay, let's see. I can kick him with the bishop. I guess I can kick him with either bishop. I think I'll do the A-plane dark bishop, because I don't want to leave this C-plane too unprotected. Yeah. Okay, CD4. So still on this one pawn. Just making absolute sure I cannot capture. And yeah, it looks like it. Okay, here we go again. Okay, this is tricky, because if I push the CD pawn, he takes with knight, and if I take back, he takes bishop with check. Actually, no, that's not with check, because that's defended by the king, that's defended by the queen as well. So, yeah, that actually is doable. Not that it's not risky, but, you know. course, I've I seem to have forgotten how this works. Alright, well, now we can actually say we have an understanding of how the pawns work. So you can take across planes, as a matter of fact. Okay, gotta be extra careful. Let's see, BD2. Most worryingly, BB4. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do here is go ahead and trade bishops. Alright, and bishop CE3 should be fine, at least for the moment. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very trepidatious about the potential of a queen infiltration on the back ranks, especially as it pertains to this rather open A plane. But you know, I'm willing to trade down. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I could still push these two pawns, which is kind of simple, but it's easy to understand, at least, which is kind of a benefit for a human player, especially one of my caliber. Let's see. Let's see if I can get another piece on this this knight here, and we can trade off nicely. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Here's something good. We take it to BD3, right? And at that point, this knight is ours, right? Unless I'm severely miscalculating. CC5, so BC5, aiming at our BD4 pawn and protecting his knight, so obviously I gotta put a stop to that. Wait, what? Are you CB2, and that makes let's see. What is it supported by? Oh, I get it, because the king can't take unless it's the king can take a piece on another plane if it's being threatened. No, wait, hold on. The king can move to another plane if it doesn't have any other spaces to move to. But I guess it can only move directly to the, you know, to the orthogonally to the next plane. It can't move diagonally or triagonally, I guess would be the word. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that means he wins. Huh. Yeah, good game. Anyway. Should I do another one? Yeah, I guess I could do one more. Yeah. Okay, how do I... yeah, let's do restart. Yeah, we'll play Queen's Pawn again. Okay, knight brings the knight up. I don't feel like we need to discuss that. I actually think that may be the right way to handle this. Oh, hello there. Of course. Yeah, let's bring it up there. Like we did in old times. Okay, I think he's planning to sport a BD pawn push here. I think what I ought to do, and what I was kind of planning to do before the last game, is try to play for a queen trade. You know, that'll be difficult to pull off, but once we do that, I think we can be relatively safe into the end game. All right, yeah, that's reasonable. Nice area of protection here. Okay, this move might be kid ridiculous, but interesting. Let's see. Here's a BD6. Alright, so he's got plenty of spaces he can go to. Having said that, I do believe I will push. E5. Yeah, okay. I think this works. Hello there. Okay, this space is protected by that knight. So I can't threaten him that way. Let's see, E5. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's protected by anything. It feels like a dumb move, but, you know, maybe we get some play here. Let's see, make sure I'm not being forked. C4, so... C5, D5. Okay, just play that. Hello there. Okay then. It's possible that that's kind of a paper tiger. Let's see, he's a BC4. So okay, so he is protected by the knights. Alright, it's at this point that I believe I'll offer a trade. Let's see what he wants to do. Hello there. Yeah, the hell with it. Let's do it, boyos. Things may be falling apart here. I'll allow it though. Okay. This, yeah, this could be a problem. I might be able to make it work though. We just trade down quickly, don't give him any time to think. Of course, he's a computer. These headphones are uncomfortable. I feel like I say that every day. Of course, that doesn't diminish the veracity of the statement. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think this is workable. Wow. Okay. C6. And yes, that is a direct attack on my knights, in case you couldn't see it. So... And we are playing on strong mode. Hard mode, by the way. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out, in case anyone was curious. No other reason. I actually think the knights might be better than the bishops in this game, right? Okay, I ought to play for a mate, but you know, I'd kind of rather play it safe. Okay, he saw the threat. C6. Alright, so this knight is unprotected. Now, I don't want to push too many pawns here, because if he gets to my back ranks again, that could be a bit of an issue for the old king. I don't want to threaten him here because of this diagonal that opens up, which just ain't kosher, man. Alright, well, we'll just play a normal developing move here. Just an intuition move, basically. I spilled my tea everywhere. Alright, let's see. If I go to BC3, let's see, BC3, so C3. Okay, are we back? We're back. Anyway, BC3 is protected by this, that knight there on the A plane. Oh, but I do have BE3. Let's see. Yeah, no, looks like that is safe. Oh, and he protects with the pawn. See, this is how the pawns in this game work. Should I trade off? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'll trade a knight for a bishop because of what I just said a moment ago. Hello there. Okay. Yeah, that could be a bit of an issue, but it's not an issue. So let's see. C5. Alright, that's protected by the bishop. Man, he's played some good moves here. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just about dead even right now. With a slight positional advantage for him, and also he's winning by 1 pawn. No, by 1 minor piece, actually. That's the problem. I let my guard down, man. D4. D4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I said it before a moment ago, but these headphones, seriously. But what can I say? It's a discount. Alright, if I'm gonna be able to recover from this, I'm gonna need to get a minor piece essentially for free. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Well, the threat here is obvious. But is there perhaps a more subtle threat? Let's see. There's PC5. Well, that would be PC3. Okay. He has actually quite a few gambits here that positionally would kill me, even though, you know, even though materially he'd be behind. Ooh. Damn. Okay, that's alright. I'll just block it for now. Okay. So we're down to 4 against 3. And he can attack my rook yet again. So, gotta be careful here. And his pieces are more active as well. I say his. He is a computer. Okay, well, yeah, there's the obvious threat. It may actually be more beneficial to do a positional exchange sacrifice here. I mean, is that, am I talking crazy here? That feels like a win to me. If I can just get ahead of him before he does any, I am behind though. Let's see, 3 against 3, but he's got 2 rooks. So, yeah. Okay, I think now is about time we can get all our pieces circling the B plane. That's the most important plane, anyway. I could try to provoke him there. Or I could provoke him here. He's miles away from getting a solid mating net. The A6, so he's protecting this square right here. Oh, he is pushing right now. Let's see, CD5. So, okay, he hasn't played the E-pawn yet. Or any F-pawns, so this should be safe. Also, yeah, that was check. Okay. I have an idea. Let's see, D6. D6, let's see, D7. Okay, it is protected by the bishop. So, yeah, I can't exactly play a gambit there. Right now, I just have to push pawns. I think that's all we have left to do. Wait, what did he play? I'm sorry, I missed it. Was it F6? CF6? Okay, so I have to move out the knight. Okay. I tell you, man, Patson is not easy. Okay, now where did he move? Okay, I think he played d5. No? I think he already played that, actually. But, it's fine. We'll play here. B5. So, B5 is written in that pawn. So, I'm gonna play the move that I was gonna play anyway. And he plays there. Let's see. And I can't play to F5, unfortunately. Maybe I have a pawn break here. Yeah, maybe not. D5. Maybe I could just push D4, and that could be my pawn break. I haven't done anything with this C-plane bishop. Let's see. D4. Okay, I gotta be wary of this BD3 square. Anyway, C4, C5. Oh, but god damn it, he's got those pawns there. I have to get rid of those. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, man. What the hell did he play? I can't even... Did he pass? Alright, we'll just play that, just to break things open a little bit. D5. So he's got those squares you can go to. Okay. Finish this tea. God damn, I barely touched it. Okay, he doesn't have a bishop pair. He has a bishop, two bishops of the same color. And I don't know what that does for him. Okay, yeah, honestly, it's not a true Six Fong, but I am in a bit of a bind, I'll admit. I'll grant you. Let's see, B2. Oh, right, so this, yeah, that square is protected as well. So which pawn do I want to save? I can't get there in time. Yeah, I thought that may be the case. I have a bit of an idea. Yeah, if we take this, this rook to another file and get a nice check on him. CC2 has these 4 squares. Yeah, you see, that didn't work though, because I take this pawn, and I suppose I could get a check on him on the CC7, but he has squares he can flee to. I don't have any better ideas though, so I'm gonna try it anyway. Hello there. Ooh. Let's see. CD3. Yeah, that is quite an atrocious fork there. Certainly unpleasant to look at. He pushes that pawn to kick me. Or is it to kick me? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. DC7. Alright. Well, he's got squares he can go from here, but... no, I'll give it a shot. Just to be able to get a... How did I forget the one mechanic in the game that caused me to lose last time? Which was that the king could move to another plane when he's at check, only to capture. Well, I mean, I have to say the implementation was a bit confusing. You know, it does kind of trip you up sometimes. I want to play this out. Yeah, it feels kind of pointless, honestly. Well, what the hell. I'll give it a shot. Maybe we can get a draw. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of pointless. Okay, preventing the check. If only I had read the manual beforehand. Okay, well, I resign. Good game. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Uh, hmm, let's see, we will be back, tomorrow night with some Shang-Chi, and, also be playing, Ghosts and Goblins tomorrow, tentatively. Uh, I don't know. The schedule's a little hectic right now. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Well, let's see if there's anybody to raid. Just allow me a moment. Let's see. What's wrong with this raid thing? Yeah, I'll look into that. Anyway, let's see. Alright, there we go. Well, that is it for today. Until next time. See ya.